As club rugby comes to a close, life goes one of two ways for all the club rugby players. They either push on and carry on to the ITM Cup, which is about a month away, or they go back to their day jobs, back to their regular lives, and back to how it was before the club rugby season. But for 40 or so players, they have one last chance to avoid going back to a regular life and pushing for the dream of professional rugby. The ITM's Cup squads still have a couple places left, and all the teams and the management are all here, ready and waiting to watch this final effort for all the top performers in club rugby throughout the country as they have a hit out here. The South Island Barbarians up against the North Island Barbarians in this final ditch effort for ITM Cup contracts for the upcoming competition. Hello everyone and welcome along to Cornflakes Crib, your home of Rugby Challenge 2 and a new series, Road to the World Cup, where we put the spotlight on one special club rugby player called Cornflake. Of course, you can see him in the South Island Barbarians already. Spotlight on him to see if he can make his way all through the ranks of competitions and into a World Cup squad for the 2015 Rugby World Cup. Of course, early days, episode 1, and this is where it all begins. A stellar season in club rugby has meant he has one final chance here to get himself into an ITM club side. All the selecting staff for all the ITM club sides are in the stands tonight to watch this match, to fill up those final few spaces. So there's a lot of names here that you'll have no idea who they are. Of course, there is no correlation to North or South Island for any of these players. It's just a matter of where you have been selected to play. So for the likes of players like Boswell Wakefield, Shannon Chase from Hawke's Bay, of course, Honeck, and the likes, other names you may notice in there as well. Not traditionally South Island players, but they have been given a chance in the South Island Barbarians side and will take it, hopefully for them, with both hands. It is Flake who is playing at outside centre. He's the man we're going to be watching. Cornflake, the massive chance, such a stellar club season. If he can step it up again here tonight, he could be well on the way to playing for one of the ITM Cup sides and well on the way to his dream of playing for the All Blacks in the World Cup. The North Island Barbarians, they're all here for the same reason as well and don't quite have the same talent, you might say, in their team. You notice a few names have come in from the South Island Barbarians, but when you look at the North Island side, it's pretty much a bunch of no-namers from club rugby, which is what it's all about. But this is their last chance to really impact as well. There could be some new names in the ITM Cup teams, or it could be a complete failure for some of these players. It is all to play for here. The North Island versus the South Island. An ultimate in the Barbarians matchup, as we'll get back here for the kickoff here, Forsyth Bar Stadium. North Island Barbarians travelling to face the South Island Barbarians. And what a way to do it here. A showcase in front of a packed house. It is the North Island Barbarians who are playing in the blue and white, and it is the black and white for the South Island Barbarian siders. Up goes Gilbert, and it is the South Island Barbarians who have got the ball and lots of straight away, and Green has come away with it for the North Island. Not the best start for either side as the ball slowly comes back here. The North Island will have it. Afar gives a short pass off to Latua, who has been smashed. And that is not the best start for Boswell Wakefield, who is a key player for the South Island, a big name in this team, and he has smashed Lutui around the head. High tackle to start off. And Nikoro will have a chance, could put it up to 3 for the North Island. Here he comes, nice kick, and that is 3 points on the board. The North Island Barbarians take the lead 3-0, early chance, and an early chance taken as well. Not what they had in mind, the South Island side, as the sun is setting in the far background. Playing behind the South Island side as kickoff is back underway. A deep one now, a beautiful one from Baker, and there's trouble here as it's knocked on, and Boswell Wakefield has taken it into touch. But it will be going back to the knock-on from Prime. Well, luckily there, that was a massive start. Flake missed the ball, but it was Chase that put in a massive tackle on Prime. And now the South Island Barbarians will be having a massive opportunity to get their first scoring player. What a scrum that is! Boswell Wakefield away for Jennings. Baker misses out and he'll score. What a start. Straight away getting the try from the set piece. It's gone to Baker. And it was a simple finish in the end. Boswell Wakefield, he's the key man. He is the recognised name here, especially in the forward pack. And he did sensationally. Baker put on the finish in the end. He easily got it over. What a start to this match here for the South Islanders now. The penalty has been blitzed. As Brown come around, the fullback for the North Island, could not touch him. And Matenga Baker has opened up. First point scored for the South Island side will be for the fly half. Baker, as he looks to convert, and it's gone wide to the right. A poor kick. Running game, getting a bit ahead of himself there. It's just a 2-point lead. The South Island Barbarians lead by 2 over North Island. 10 minutes in and we've had 8 points. Nakora will kick off again for the North Island in the blue and white. As Brown finds it away to right to the high shot there on the hooker. And the South Island side will surely slow this down. A big tackle coming in. And it was the man who got hit with one earlier, Lutui, who was paid back that favour. And now Baker will look for touch. He goes to the left side. It's going to fall short of the touchline. And here he is running it back. It's there for Afar, who goes through 2. Finally goes to the ground, 10-metre line. North Island territory. A short side play for Trainer. As he looks back in field, Lilu, nice pass. And then we're going to break away from Wallace. Wallace comes up over the 10-metre line. The South Island side are halfway now. Big chance to attack here for the North Island Barbarians. It's there for Mayhew. He goes for a run. Beautiful pass to the left. It's Lynn breaking away. Tackled as he kicks. It's up in the sky. A massive kick. And it comes down and beautifully picked up from Baker, who was the one-man band at the moment for the South Island. Baker. Oh, he's tapped it and he's had a run here. He's got Gilbert, who flicks a nice headed Chase. Oh, Chase's pass. Looking for Flake. He's missed him. Into touch, a poor throw. And there is the first glimpse we see of the man who has absolutely eclipsed club rugby this season. Cornflake, no chance for anyone else. Oh, there's a turnover at the back of the line out. And away we go, Honeck. Offloads beautifully to Flake. Flake around the outside. He's cutting them in half. Steps around beautifully. No chance for Brown. The cover defence takes him down. Great tackle. Here we go again, McDonald. Looking to bust away, but a good tackle coming in from Lynn. They structure again nicely. Jennings, Honeck. Passes behind, Gilbert goes back for it. Boswell Wakefield. Here's a nice break again. It's Flake going away. He's still got Chase. Pass too early, and Chase makes a good effort of it. He sets the ball up, but his team is going to be too slow. Getting to the breakdown again. There's a short side little dabble for Afar. And that has gone, well, very, very far. Surely too far. McDonald says no. They're going to run it back here. Honeck's on hand. He passes to Williams. And the big second rower tries to fend his way outfield. But Wallace carries him into touch. And that's a disappointing finish to that play. The South Island Barbarians thought they had enough to push that one out of their own goal area. Now the North Island side, through hooker right, throws it in and it goes straight down and knocked on as Honeck's carried back. So that all went horribly, horribly wrong very quickly for Afar. And it'll be a scrum feed here for the South Island Barbarians. I don't really see the mistake there from the North Island side, but we've got 8 minutes to go in the first half. And the scoreline is 5-3. South Island Barbarians having a slender lead here. This is about as individual as the game of rugby could possibly get. Boswell Wakefield, he's shown himself up beautifully tonight as Gilbert beautifully passes, and it's a chance for McDonald. Look who he's got with him. It's the man who has excelled. Has he got the speed? Flake over the 22. The chase from Lynn is going to be close, but not enough. And it's the first try for the man who has eclipsed all this season. Cornflake scores, and he gets his first stop down of this match. He's been their go-to man. He has had to be the one they've depended on. He has the speed, he has the power, he has all the tricks and tips you could possibly want. He is their real credit man, and they need to hit him more often than not at the moment. He far and away has excelled anything else anyone has achieved this season. And along with the likes of Boswell Wakefield and his other ITM Cup friends, the likes of Shannon Chase as well, Honick, those are the ones they need to hit. But form, Flake has it at the moment. Second try. It's 10 points to 3, and the conversion from Baker this time is good. Cornflake's try is converted, and the score is 12 points to 3. The North Island, after scoring first, have faded 2 tries unanswered now. Back to Nakota at halfway, and he restarts the match high, away towards forwards, but Carmichael does brilliantly. Look at right, feeding Williams, back to Baker who goes, numbers here, Gilbert passed a bit early, but Flake gets the pace. Has he got the support? McDonald, oh, great tackle, leaves him on the ground, and a turnover ball. Back it goes to the North Island, as now all rights intercepted. Great work from the hooker, and he may get the ball back here for the South Island. He does. They go to the right. Flake looking to shimmy. Oh, the power of the man as he just bulldozes through Lynn. No chance at all for Warwick. At the bottom of the ruck, and now Jennings is knocked on, and the ball is kicked away out the other side of the field, and in the end has been jumped on from Brown. Wow, that's a shame. Jennings with a mistake. Well, Boswell Wakefield's not happy with that. Oh, what a shame that is, because it was massive potential to be another try-scoring play. But we will head to half-time with the South Island in a commanding lead at the moment. 12 points to 3 over the North Island Barbarians. And what a first half it has been as well. The North Island side looked like they had the better of things through the opening exchanges, but the South Island side comes storming back into the match, and they have scored 2 unanswered tries, one of them converted to lead 12 points to 3. Looking at the stats here, possession and territory 66 and 64. The kicking game not been too effective for either side in this beautiful stadium, and the dying sun as well. It looks absolutely superb. Tackles, the North Island have been forced to make just about 3 times as many tackles. The penalty goal was what opened up the scoring for the North Island side, and the handling errors have been not too bad. 5-2. The South Island have probably thrown away a couple of tries thanks to knock-ons. McDonald definitely won, as well as Jennings. So plenty to improve on, but these two sides are full of players who are really trying to grasp that last opportunity to get themselves into an ITM Cup contract. Professional rugby is a dream, and from then on, who knows what is possible in this road to the World Cup 2015. How well will these sides go? They have, 2 seasons to prove themselves, these players, and this is where it all begins. The second half is about to get underway. Who is going to be the lucky ones to pick up a contract? Well, you'd have to say Baker has been one of the best performing players on either side so far this match, along with Flake, as you see him chasing first up here. Boy, he's quick, and he's got that straight away, and he goes through 2 tackles. Finally taking down from Mayhew. Now here we go. Allen running nice here to Gilbert. Gilbert's in behind the defence. Fires a massive ball away to McDonald, and McDonald will finish it off beautifully. Sensational skills from the front rowers. Allen, outstanding pass from a big man, and Lance McDonald does the rest. Look at this, Jennings. There he was, Allen. Oh, it was not Allen. It was Gilbert that delivered a beautiful last pass and got hammered from Stevens at the back. Goodness gracious me. Jennings, there's Allen. Oh, great pass. And Gilbert did the rest. Brown, oh, munching tackle from Brown. Another try. McDonald, apart from a couple of mistakes, he's been very good in this match. The South Island are producing some good performances. The North Island have been struggling so far. Here's Baker. Chance to add another 2. Make it 19-3. Here he comes. That is beautiful. It's another 2 from the boot of Baker. And the South Island Barbarians are dominating this match at the moment, 19-3. This North Island side need to pick something up here. Plenty of time still in the match as Nakora kicks off again. Way more times than he would have liked as Carmichael. Great take from the big prop. Baker. Beautifully to Gilbert, and Gilbert's in behind again. Oh, he's knocked on. He just had to put one pass away, and it was try time for the South Island.
Advantage over.
Advantage quickly over. As through Grove it goes, and eventually Chase puts him down. Nakora at the back looks for his number 8 Trainer, and he combines nicely with Wallace on the open slide. Trainer again. Now looks to his back line afar. Good ball to Nakora. Just about slipped through. Left side. And Nathan kicks away to Stevens, who looks to run back. Somehow offloads beautifully. And now right. Nice hands from the big man. Finds Chase, who goes back to Carmichael. And into contact goes the big man. The tight head prop getting through some work. Goes back, and Nathan gets hammered again. Flake misses a tackle, and through goes Prime. Oh, this is good work here, the North Island, just what they needed. Short pass, oh, great stab in and offside. They'll keep running though, and Mayhew goes to 10 metres out.
Release.
For finally going to ground, a great tackle from Flake again. And now they have the ball back as McDonald slides through. This is a great opportunity. He gets hammered. The chase is coming. Look who's leading the way. A huge show of space. But eventually Lynn will go back and get it. Oh, monstrous tackle.
Release.
Flake has just monstered him there. And the ball will come back on a hooker and a try. The South Island score through right. Wow, right place, right time for the hooker, and he finishes that one off excellently. Right scores, deserves it so, but what a chase from Cornflake there. He was the one that chased that ball. He was the one that made the tackle. He was there in a whisker of the ball being picked up from Warwick Lynn. He put the pressure on at ruck time, and his side got the ball back. And an easy try for Wright, who just trots over. No one was at home. He scores for the South Island Barbarians. And they are looking very good. Wright has been very, very well improved in this match. And you can see why some of these players have got this call up here, as Baker from way out on the right-hand side can't get it over. 24 points to 3, the score will remain. And we have some changes here for the North Island Barbarians. Lutui coming off for Andrews. But back to halfway we go with Nakora. 24-3. I thought it might have been a bit closer than this, but there we go. Kick off again, and up down the middle it goes, and Gilbert flies high and picks that ball up for the South Island. Look at this contending at the ruck. It'll come back though nicely for Honeck. And Honeck will go for a bit of a dabble. Gets the ball nicely offloaded to McDonald. McDonald needs to find support. Oh, massive pass to Carmichael. Williams has gone back to Flake. Flake round the outside. Looks to shimmy. Oh, that is outstanding. That is pure class. He is too good for this level of rugby. He is too good for club rugby. This is like putting an international player at club rugby level. Look at how he stepped past the fullback. No chance at all for Brown. Too much speed there. Oh, that was too easy. It was just a little step. He didn't even try too hard. It was the finish that was immaculate from Cornflake. Here we'll see it. The speed to go around the far. Then the little, will I go outside? No. But it's too late then. Brown could not handle it. And Flake has another try. He has been outstanding in this match. Capable of playing in all three back positions. Wing, outside centre, and of course fullback. What a talent that may have been unearthed here for New Zealand rugby. Baker, right out in front. He misses that one in a horrible effort. As his matches has slowly faded off the boil. Baker started off so strongly, but not so good now as he's failed to really impact himself in the second half, whereas other players, the likes of Wright, McDonald, and of course Flake, have really piled on the pressure in the second half as the ball is left to bounce. Up it goes, and picked up beautifully by Wallace, but Brown turns over, and away they come. Good tackle, taking Brown down in a heap though, as the South Island struggle to get this ball back. But here it does come, very slow ball. Jennings looks to miss out, does a nice air around Flake, and now is McDonald looking again to break away. Oh, great tackle coming in from afar, and he turns it over as well. That is game-changing stuff, as now they come away through Trainer. Great ball out wide, and it's Latui finding Wallace, and that's a good tackle. Oh, Boswell Wakefield has just monstered Prime. Jennings gets a beautiful pass. He needs some support against Baker. Baker's cutting away. Looks back on the outside. It's there for Boswell Wakefield. Has he got enough? He doesn't. He is mowed down by Prime. Great tackle on the big man. Needed some speedier support there. As now the North Island come left. And they go through the middle, and Nathan is taken high. And it's going to be a yellow card as well. A poor finish to this match for the South Island Barbarians as they lose their blindside flanker Brown. And we will not see him return to this match. Tap and go. No, it's kicked again from Nakora. And it's going to go out with just 20 seconds to play. There goes the buzzer. I would imagine we will get the line out. And remarkably, Brown is back on the field. He was only off for about a minute. Unbelievable stuff here. So the line out for the South Island through right. They go to the back. The crowd is almost in disbelief that this match is still going. Gilbert, nice ball. Gilbert swings through. Now he needs to look wide. He finds Flake, and a great tackle. Puts Flake into touch, and he will not get that third elusive try. But what a performance here from the outside centre. The man we predicted would carve this match up has done exactly that. He is the one we will be spotlighting as he looks to get an ITM Cup contract. Then it looked to get a big season of ITM Cup rugby in before looking at the Super Rugby contract. Is it possible? Can it be done? Who will pick him up, if anyone? Could the series end after just one match of Barbarians rugby? Is there an ITM Cup side out there who want to pick up this outside centre, come winger, come fullback, come wherever you want to put him? I presume he could play decent enough at inside centre as well. He has the skill set, especially at this club rugby level. He can dominate teams at this level. Can he do the same at ITM Cup? Will we see him at ITM Cup? That is for everyone to decide who wants to sign him up. What ITM Cup union wants this young player in their side? That is the decision to be made. Where will he go, if anywhere, in this competition? As for tonight's match, it is 29 points to 3. A dominant display by the South Island, who just got better and better as the match went on. 5 tries they scored, right, Baker and McDonald with 1, and of course Cornflake with 2 of his own. That is 5 tries, only 2 conversions though from Baker, which was a bit disappointing. After such a great start by the fly half, he did fall off the boil quite considerably in the second half. Nikora got just 1 penalty for the North Island side as they opened up the scoring. After that, they got crushed like little bugs all over the floor. The stats didn't really change at all from half-time. 68% possession just increased. 61 territory went down slightly. Both teams made about 5 kicks per half, which ended up nicely even at 10 and 11. It was the North Island who made just about double the tackles, which is a huge amount, and the high tackle penalties 2-1. Both sides with a little bit of ill discipline. The yellow card, of course, as well. Not the best to go through there. But 29-3, the South Island Barbarian side has taken out the North Island Barbarian side. Now all we have to do is wait and see what ITM Cup side, if any, will possibly sign up Cornflake for the 2014 ITM Cup. He then, of course, has to go on Super Rugby. Can he make it that far? Can he get into the All Black side for the World Cup in 2015? That is what it's all about. It is almost a 2-year career, a race against time to get into a World Cup squad. Can it be done? Will it be done? Stay tuned and find out, and let me know what you think as well. And I'll see you all possibly for part 2, where we may have an ITM Cup contract for this young could-be superstar. So thank you all for tuning in. Hope you enjoyed the match, and I hope to again see you for the second part, where it will be the start of the ITM Cup. Will we have Cornflake involved, or will it be series over already? Stay tuned until then, and thanks for watching, and of course, take care.